feel able to turn the tables, I could do this. Just keep moving, keep your hands up, stupid. I feel lucid, a new view, and I can see the end, I can see my future, I can view it. It's right there for the taking. Everything I've ever wanted, dreams are just waiting. I just gotta fight for it, willing to die for it, willing to like soreness, I just need a hike for it. I'm standing up cause I've had enough. I won't give up, I'm a champion. As long as I'm breathing, I'm not retreating. I could be bleeding, I'll take a beating and keep on proceeding. I'm not fatiguing, cause once I enter the ring, I'll be undefeated. My hands stable, I feel able to turn the tables, I could do this. Just keep moving, keep your hands up, stupid. I feel lucid, a new view, and I can see the end, I can see my future, I can view it. It's right there for the taking. Everything I've ever wanted, dreams are just waiting. I just gotta fight for it, willing to die for it, willing to like soreness, I just need a hike for it. I'm standing up cause I've had enough. I won't give up, I'm a champion. As long as I'm breathing, I'm not retreating. I could be bleeding, I'll take a beating and keep on proceeding. I'm not fatiguing, cause once I enter the ring, I'll be undefeated. My hands stable, I feel able to turn the tables, I could do this. Just keep moving, keep your hands up, stupid. I feel lucid, a new view, and I can see the end, I can see my future, I can view it. It's right there for the taking. Everything I've ever wanted, dreams are just waiting. I just gotta fight for it, willing to die for it, willing to like soreness, I just need a hike for it. I'm standing up cause I've had enough. I won't give up, I'm a champion. As long as I'm breathing, I'm not retreating. I could be bleeding, I'll take a beating and keep on proceeding. I'm not fatiguing, cause once I enter the ring, I'll be undefeated. My hands stable, I feel able to turn the tables, I could do this. Just keep moving, keep your hands up, stupid. I feel lucid, a new view, and I can see the end, I can see my future, I can view it. It's right there for the taking. Everything I've ever wanted, dreams are just waiting. I just gotta fight for it, willing to die for it, willing to like soreness, I just need a hike for it. I'm standing up cause I've had enough. I won't give up, I'm a champion. As long as I'm breathing, I'm not retreating. I could be bleeding, I'll take a beating and keep on proceeding. I'm not fatiguing, cause once I enter the ring, I'll be undefeated. My hands stable, I feel able to turn the tables, I could do this. Just keep moving, keep your hands up, stupid. I feel lucid, a new view, and I can see the end, I can see my future, I can view it. It's right there for the taking. Everything I've ever wanted, dreams are just waiting. I just gotta fight for it, willing to die for it, willing to like soreness, I just need to hike for it. I'm standing up 'cause I've had enough. I won't give up, I'm a champion. As long as I'm breathing, I'm not retreating. I could be bleeding, I'll take a beating and keep on proceeding. I'm not fatiguing, 'cause once I enter the ring, I'll be undefeated. My hand's stable, I feel able to turn the tables, I could do this. Just keep moving, keep your hands up, stupid. I feel lucid, a new viewing. I can see the end, I can see my future, I can view it. It's right there for the taking. Everything I've ever wanted, dreams are just waiting. I just gotta fight for it, willing to die for it, willing to like soreness, I just need to hike for it. I'm standing up 'cause I've had enough. I won't give up, I'm a champion. As long as I'm breathing, I'm not retreating. I could be bleeding, I'll take a beating and keep on proceeding. I'm not fatiguing, 'cause once I enter the ring, I'll be undefeated. My hand's stable, I feel able to turn the tables, I could do this. Just keep moving, keep your hands up, stupid. I feel lucid, a new viewing. I can see the end, I can see my future, I can view it. It's right there for the...
Hello everybody and welcome to Waylander Gaming. Today we do not have an MLMA game. It is an unofficial MLA game, best of one. It is going to be Reverse Push versus, well, as we titled it, everybody, which is mostly Omnipotence, with one immortal order who snuck in there. Shroomsy, like a mushroom, has popped up in the middle of the Omnipotence side. But I'm joined tonight by Sean, the Scarp Skakel, who's going to be joining me in bringing you the stream. I hope you're going to love what's going to happen here today. As we can see from several of the icons, the avatar borders, there's some flames going. So would we expect a fiery matchup here? Let's hope so. So as I hand you over to Scarp Skakel, as he takes us through the coin toss, the lobby bans, the bans, and then I'll be back with you once again when we get into the actual matchup itself.
Wow. Good evening, everyone. Sorry, I just had to. I couldn't help myself with that. Yeah, it's always a pleasure having you guys here, and it's always a pleasure and a joy to do the streams. So, Omnipotence had the coin toss. They asked for heads, and well, it landed heads. So let's see, are they going to stick left or are they going to give Reverse Push the first bans as well as the first picks? As we just wait for Cyber to decide if they're going to go left or right. But everyone that joined us in the live chat, please take note that at 9 p.m. we are going to have Africa Bird versus New World Order in a custom friendly best of 3. So please stay tuned. So Cyber deciding to stay on the left side as we get the bans. So Omnipotence with the Shroomsy will have the first bans as well as the first pick. Okay, so reverse push. You're a bit ahead of yourselves, but banning out the Angela and Carmilla, and Cyber deciding to get rid of the Hayabusa and the Suyu. So good luck to both teams, and I hope you guys have fun. 3, 2, 1, let's go. Hi, Angelic Fury. It is nice to have you here. En Tiara, hoe's dit Chopper? Dit gaan goed, dankie met jou meneer. I just needed to throw in some Afrikaans there, seeing that we are talking mingles in the chat. So Shrooms, he gets the third ban, and he bans out the Khalid. You know, the Khalid is, at this point of stage, he's a very nice meta hero, especially for the XP lane. That higher mobility and the damage that he can deal with the CC. So him on his Super Saiyan, you know, with that prayer, you know, it's quite a lot to deal with. Toji getting the third ban for reverse push. Banning out Gora. Interesting.
Respect ban, that would be.
100%.
Still waters run deep.
Angelic Fury saying she wouldn't miss the Masala team for the world. Omnipotence mixed team bans out the Ling, and reverse push responds with the Sicilian. So are they focusing on banning out the mage as Cyber picks up the Ruby? Ruby still being a meta pick. Will she be going XP, Rogue, or Marksman? Reverse push responding with a Clint and Terizla. Rizla's a tanky boy that does damage and has nice set potentials, with especially with his knock-up and that combo that he pushes. So Andre, 956 differential, deciding to go with the X-Ball, and a quick kill switch, picking up the Vexana. What a combination. Andre, 956 differential, going with the X-Ball in jungle, as Scarlet from reverse push responds with the Julian. This Julian, as we know, is well, it's a very, very strong pick. And in my opinion, and well, also Waylander's opinion, is probably one of the strongest heroes in the game. As the reverse push bans out the Claude. No ban coming from the everybody team, or shall we say, call it the Omnipotence. As Mao Sama picks up the Zosk to deal with that Vexana. The Zosk is a very good pick. I don't think he's going to fall off the meta anytime soon. This is a nice skin for Tigger. I have to say, as Ocean, he picks up the Tig. I see there's a mixed love for both teams, as Kaio7_799 picks up the Luyi, and just Don, well, we're waiting for him to pick his Roma. Will it be the Belleric? Will it be the Hylos? Will it be the Akai? Tiara, I don't think that we're going to be seeing a chip pick tonight, as just Don picks up the Florin. So, interesting plays here, as we see Cyber switches out for the Mage, and Kaio_799 takes the Ruby. So, it's definitely the Ruby and the Gold lane versus the Clint. very exciting matchup. So nonetheless, right, this is quite interesting picks. Who are you favoring if you go to look at the picks and the drafts? As I hand you over to the one, the only Mr. Waylander himself. Oh, and everyone, if you were wondering, today is not his birthday. His birthday is only on the 20th of November. But he does appreciate the the presumptuous happy birthday wishes.
Thank you everybody for that, but into the game we go. It's a bit of a lag out there for, I think, Kaio, as we see, well, the RVP captain is in the live chat as well. Got who's saying my goats reverse push will win this easily. Well, we will see who will win who. As we got just getting into the game here, we've got the Scarlet on the Julian taking the blue buff, waiting for a bit of a camp, deciding against going quickly to take their buffs and wants to contest for the litho. But a bit of poke comes out from that Vexana, but the Reshi committed by the Julian takes that litho. Xborg not particularly interested. Andre 956, they're not particularly interested in contesting for that litho, which is a typical strategy. Well, a lot of times whenever a player commits the retry to use it for the litho, then usually we expect a jungle invade, as you can see with two mages and an Xborg. And Oshroomsy already recall spamming in the bush. They're camping this Julian out here. But moved, I'm not sure whether it's slightly premature. Oh, they do, they get the engage. It's gonna be the second skill flicker. But there's the last fatality comes out. It's gonna be 1-for-1. But it is the jungle for a mage. So that exchange going slightly in the favor of the everybody team. So Louis on the gold lane having a nice time. Oh, but there's Clint comes in there with that second skill, getting a lot of poke damage onto Cyber Wolf there on the Louis. He has to recall. So both jungles already starting with their buffs, want to have that level 5 advantage. As you can see, Tigreal once more trying to get the buff steal, causing a lot of chaos. But there's the Eternal Guard comes out with the burst skill. Is there the follow-up? Oh my goodness, the Zas manages to take down the Roma, but there's the Terizla. He manages to take down the Vexana, but the last Insanity comes out from the Xborg getting a kill. It's gonna be the 3-for-3 exchange with so much of chaos. It is pretty even on gold at this moment in time, but with the turtle we see that 400 gold lead now being established to the side of everybody, which would be 80% Omnipotence, 20% Immortal Water. Once again, Tigreal being quite aggressive in the early game, knowing that he's got the combination play that can go in with this mage kill switch there, the combo between the Tig. He's got his ultimate up once more. He's trying to get into position. The sun comes out. This is going to be the full combo. Almost. Cyberwolf quite low. Has to recall. It's the mini lord in the turret. Clint managed to survive all of that. Does get a bit more poke damage from kill switch on the Vexana. She's just throwing skills out there, landing them with fair degree of accuracy, just to don down a half health, but it's a flaw and he's going to heal himself back up once more, as we see Andre 956 trying to contest here as Scarlet on the Julian pulls that creep. Oh, but the second skill flicker combo coming out from the Tigreal. Last Insanity committed once more, but do they have the damage? The Vexana, she's been killed off. What does Florin with the heals coming in clutch, saving the team as they manage to pick up 2 kills in the top lane. As the game now, the gold evening up a little bit, but here we see Ruby. It's Kaio 9799 trying to get a bit of turret gold with a push going on, as we saw Terizla rotating towards the mid lane. This is a fairly even matchup between the two. They're just gonna poke and sustain each other. But there, the hunt is on. Julian and Florin trying to get into the wraparound onto Kaio on the Ruby, but Ruby decides, oh, this is not gonna be a good situation for me. Trying to move against it. But in the mid lane, we see another engagement onto the Zas. Oh, and the kill goes to the Vexana, the Eternal God, slightly off the mark, but they managed to get a kill. Beautiful pick off at this moment in time, and this is what they need as we get this turtle up. But you can see Vexana, she does not want to stop contesting for us. It's going to be the Louis, uses the dispersion, but there's the play once more from the Tigreal, but penalty zone comes up from the Terizla, last insanity into the backline, but there we go with that Florin just healing everybody up. Julian managing to survive through this, he's just waiting for his skills to come through, but there's the Ruby, she's trying to dash it, but once again Florin to the rescue. Oh, but Vexana comes in, picks up the Julian, but gets busted down herself. The Xborg did die in all of that. The Louis making the rotation using the dispersion play up to the gold lane was taken down in a solo 1v1 situation by the Clint. So now this game is teetering on swinging in the favor of reverse push. But with the plays, the sets up and the combos that can come out from the side of Omnipotence / Immortal Order, well, as we were saying, or let's just call them everybody for the time being, they do have the ability to steal this one. I mean, they've got from the draft, it's quite an excellent draft. I mean, minus the but there's the engagement. It's going to be the Last Insanity comes out once more. Florin with the heal, just not enough this time. The double kill for the Xbox, trying to get back out. But there's the Ruby coming in, hooking as many people as you can. Wants to focus onto the Terista, but the damage coming up from the Zask. Louis comes in there, has to commit the flicker to escape the attentions of the Zask. As we see the Vexana taking the top lane, and Clint coming in. Mega kill for Toji on the Clint. As we check very quickly the items and the gold, is Clint establishing a nice lead. I mean, that's the beauty of having a MM that's getting fed. Got the endless battle up. Looks like he's on his way to building Blade of Despair, so he's gonna be dishing out the damage once he gets that done. It's probably still around another 2k gold that he needs. So in terms of timing, we should expect that Blade of Despair to come online around the 10-minute mark. If he averages at the rate that he's averaging, it should be roughly around 10-11 minutes around there. He might want to get that gold push up to around 800 gold per minute. We'll get him that Blade of Despair online early, and then it's going to be a very different game. You're going to have to land that onto the Clint. He does have the flicker to try and save him from the Tigreal combination play there with the Vexana and Ruby. But with that amount of CC, I mean, full flicker really helped. A lot of poke damage coming out. There's the implosion onto 2. Florin with the heals, managing to heal them back up. It's gonna be the Terizla on the hunt. But being getting CC'd back by the Ruby coming in. But there's the Terizla. He does have the immortality, taking a lot of damage. But this Ruby, Kaioren, just saying, right. Like when I'm saying Kaioren, that's like a bit of a Star Wars reference. For those of you who don't know, or maybe want to forget the more recent Star Wars movies.
Yeah, bro, this is just a very nice to see. It just comes to show that kills aren't everything, and we've been reiterating this. You know, just pushing the objectives, and that comes to show Omnipotence plus Shroomzy has got that 2k gold lead.
Once again, invasion into the jungle, resetting the buff. Though Tigreal taking a lot of damage in there. Clint coming in has forced the flicker out from the Tigreal. Oh, but there's Ruby with the hook onto the Florin. Florin heals up though, as the Andre 956 on the Xbox begins the Lord. Will we see a contest for the Lord? I'm sure Terizla with that penalty zone is going to try and get into a particular angle here. They're waiting for him, but the Vexana doing a good job of zoning away, slightly off the mark. It's so close. Penalty zone lands. Who's going to land the retry? It's Junior coming in clutch, but the Last Insanity comes out from the Xbox. Ruby takes down the Terizla. It's going to be a kill for Louis as well. As we see, the Omnipotence combo team on the hunt. They want to take down another kill. They want to go in further. It's the concealed play coming out from the Tiger. He thinks he can land in another set here. The Clint, he's dealing out so much damage. Xbox still has the shield up. He just gets away with a sliver of health. He does have the immortality, but you don't really want to waste your immortality. As the frog armor is now in position, so he has a bit more sustain. Toji on that Clint dishing out the damage. It's 12-12 with a almost 2k, 1.5k gold lead going to the side of the Omnipotence combo here. As we see the Lord making its way slow and steady up the top lane. So right now, as we can see, we would expect RVP to stick a little close together. They need to get the lanes pushed unevenly, as you do see a lane cut here in the bot by the Terizla and Julian. They want these lanes unevenly pushed. Oh yes, the Lord. Okay, no, wait. The Lord go in the other direction. So it's going to be RVP trying to get as many of the turrets as possible. They have lost this mid lane turret early on in the exchange, so they want to try and force some rotations out from the Omnipotence combo here. A bit of poke damage onto the Xbox. He doesn't have that ultimate because he doesn't have the frog armor quite yet, but he's using this Zask Nightmaric spawn. Yeah, oh well, the spawn of Zask. Oh, there's the Eternal Guard comes out. There's the engagement by Louis. She gets the combo up. The follow-up from the team. Is the Xbox going to get in there with that last insanity? Yes, he is. They managed to take down 4. It's just the Clint left alive. It's a 4-for-1 exchange. Only the Louis falling throughout all of this. Do this Omnipotence Immortal Auto combo sends blood. Is there blood in the water? Like sharks, are they going to go on the hunt? Toji, can he defend? Ruby. It's just they don't have the ability to get in too close to that Clint. He's just going to be poking from a distance. We see another mid lane turret falling. It's another tier 2 turret as well on the top lane, but everybody's respawned. Oh, look at the damage coming out from the Clint. The flicker comes out from the Lauren with the shutdown onto that Vexana. And this is with 20 seconds left until the next major objective. It's going to be the Enhanced Lord. But Vexana, as we see from the timer on the screen, will be up and ready and available to help the team contest the Lord. But this combination play coming out from the Louis, Vexana, and Ruby and the Tiger is just proving a little bit too hot to handle. Engagement onto the Terizla. Has to commit the penalty zone to escape. Last Insanity under the turret. They're on the hunt. But will he be able to survive this? He commits the heals, double heals with the Revitalize, but there's just way too much of damage. They take him down. And the third tier 3 turret. But lots of skills have been expended. And Florin no ulti. Terizla has been killed. At the same time, the Omnipotence Immortal Order combo here have used quite a lot of their skills going in. But it's just going to be the Tigreal that wouldn't have the ulti available for this next engagement. As we know, the Lord is going to be making its way towards the base, and making its way towards the team here. Terizla created enough of a distraction to get this Lord for the side of his team. They managed to take it down quite quickly. Oh, there's the engagement onto the Clint. They really need this Clint out of the way. But look at the heal coming out from the Florin. Clint, he's just back in. He's being healed up. He's doing so much damage. But finally shut down by the Louis. She's going to try and get the combination play. But there comes the penalty zone. Landing onto 2. The Terizla manages to get one more kill. It's going to be a 3-for-2 exchange. But with the Revitalize coming back once more, they want to hightail it out of the way of dealing with these mages, because the mages are doing so much damage. As we check the bulls really quickly to see who's got their magic defense going. It's not that much magic defense from the side of reverse push. They kind of need it. I mean, with 2 heroes dealing a large amount of burst magic damage, you might want to get that. For those of you who are interested in knowing how you deal with Xborg and his true damage, you just need to build armor. More armor, the better it is. Or well, actually more HP, the better it is. Because it's not HP based damage, but there's the engagement. There's the Florin, ulti once more. It's going to be Tiger with Implosion, but only lands onto one. This is the follow-up. Ruby coming in there, doing so much of ceasing. But Terizla is managing to sustain through all of this. But it's going to be a double kill for the Zast. Mega kill on the Xborg. But there's the Clint. He's on the hunt once more. He's going to dish out the damage. It's going to be 2 for him. Double kill. It's only going to be Louis left alive. But she's so low on health. She has got to retreat. But at the same time, the minion wave here saying, wait, I want to take this turret. It's only the Zast who realizes what's going on. Has to get that cleared up. This is chaotic. This is just going back and front from both directions. Who's gonna take this as we get into the 15.5-minute mark? We see the Lord spawning. Clint, he knows he can dish out the damage. He's gonna start this Lord nice and early. Zast using the minion to try and draw the aggro from the Lord, giving Clint the ability to do something. Oh, there's Louis with the diversion plate. They know that she's there. She wants to try to get the potential Lord steal. Does she? No, Julian lands that retribution, but there's a kill onto the Tigreal. Louis comes in to try to do something, but Terizla is engaging. Flicker comes out. Xborg with the last insanity into the backline, but it's Julian who manages to escape. But there's the Florin. She was caught out a little bit in no man's land. Overextension over there, and it's gonna be the Zask and Florin that's been taken down, with only the Tigreal that's been killed. But the Lord does go to the side of reverse push at this moment in time. That's a good Lord, a good objective to have. They need to get one of the lanes pushed in. There's Terizla. He's engaging onto the Ruby. Vexana trying to create the angle to get the stun and combination play damage out. But they're going to, after all, retreat as this 4v3 situation with the Lord coming in here. It's the Tigreal who has respawned. Kills pretty even, gold pretty even, turret slightly in the direction of the Omnipotence combo, as we see Kyle on the Ruby trying to stop this Lord from getting into the base to crash through. But ooh, is there a potential fight that's happening? The Lord forcing the teams to split up, as we see this tier 3 turret should be tier 2 turret should be taken down. It's gonna be the implosion onto the Tigreal, but the heals comes out from the Florin once more. Penalty zone lands onto 3. They managed to take down the Tigreal, but there's the Zas into the backline, almost taking down the Vexana. But she manages to get away. It's a 1-for-1 exchange, and this mid lane tier 2 turret still standing through all that action. Mega kill, first step saying that right. This Clint is now on fire. He's dealing so much damage. As you can see, he wants to create the distraction, but monster kill on the Louis. Last insanity comes out from the Xborg. He wants to clear the lanes. And he does. They manage to protect the tier 3 turret. What is going to happen next? Who's going to win this game? This game's on a knife edge. On an absolute knife edge.
This match can swing either way, bro. It can be reverse push, or it can be Omnipotence plus Oshrimsy that can take this match.
Yeah. Now, I know we're cutting into the time of the next game here, so I'm just going to ask Skenko here just to tell the next teams that gotta hold tight. Give us about 5 minutes. We should be done shortly, and then that game will be brought to you by Skenko, as I have some team meetings to deal with, so I will be there hopefully after the team meetings, depending on how long the games go, whether it be a 2-0 exchange to one of the teams, will go all the way to the third. As we see, speaking of going all the way, we're on to the 18-minute Lord, 7 seconds to go. It's a reverse push already in position, trying to get their waves pushed so they can create the space that's necessary. They're going in hard. Terizla trying to zone away everybody all by his lonesome. He knows he's got the heals coming in from his team. Will they manage to get it? Julian once more with the retry sauce with the ultimate. It's Last Insanity. It's Implosion. It's Ruby with the hook. Everything going off. Is anybody gonna be taken out here? It's 2, 3 down for the side of the Omnipotence combo. Is it gonna be 4? It's the Xbox. He's sort of trying to escape. It's gonna be the 4th. It's the 5th. It's the team wipe. It's reverse push. Storming their way down. This game should be done. As we see Scarlet with the recall spams. Lord charging up, but the team not even letting Lord charge into anything. Taking down the turret before the Lord has to go through. Nexus being left wide open. Focus down and taken. This game goes to reverse push. Exciting matchup here.
Victory!
So, Scarpskenko, without much further ado, thoughts on the game before we move on to what's gonna happen next?
We have Africa Burn A team versus New World Order, as this is 100% going to be a grudge match.
Alright, now let me get that second stream set up. We're not going to be continuing from this one. We've got a different stream set. So for those of you tuned in to watch, you want to see some grudges. You want to see beef and on the prize stand, that is Waylander Gaming. You want to see who's going to win this beef. Well, tune into the next match. I'm sure you know where to look for it. This will be brought to you live on Waylander Gaming with your caster and host being Sean the Scarpskenko, who will bring us all the action in this next game. But from myself, Waylander, this is going to be goodbye and good night.